have a direct contact to nature, and this is what I really love about it. There's no barrier. You feel the wind, you see the mountains, you see the snow. Everything looks different from above. It's a very different perspective. My name is Reem Al Kuthairi. I am the first female air sports pilot in Qatar. Flying is like freedom for me, especially with light aircraft. My passion actually started from a very young age. I loved sport, so this is what made me study sports. And then from there I got into the field of flying. I practice different types of air sport. Currently I'm licensed as a microlight pilot. My first license was the natural private pilot license done in the UK, and then I got my paramotor license, and then I got the paragliding license. When I started thinking about becoming a pilot, my family were very shocked. They know I love extreme sport, but I shocked them when I came with the idea that I want to get the license. My brother, yeah, he was like, oh, please don't do this. We love you, we don't want to lose you. I told them then about the safety, and then they realized it's safe, and it's actually safer than driving. And after getting the license, they were really happy and they were very proud. I own the first aircraft registered for a female in Qatar, which is a microlight type of aircraft. I went to the factory in France to choose all the colors and the specifications. Some of my achievements would be being the first female with multi-type of air sport licenses in the Middle East. With my microlight, I became the first in the Middle East, the only female flying microlight. There's only few people practicing flying high altitude in the whole world, and I'm one of them.
Okay, you can try.
Also, I've done the highest takeoff for paragliding ever done for Qatari, which was around the 3,842 meter height. In all this type of flying, the first impression you get is the view. It's just amazing how you can feel the beauty of the nature. You're really high and you feel really small when you're up. Seeing the world from a different perspective makes you think of God's creation. And this is meditating. It can be relaxing, and sometimes when I fly, I feel really chilled. It's up to you. Whatever you feel today, you want to go extreme, you want to just chill out. It's just freedom. You feel you're the one who's flying, it's not your equipment. In Qatar, I flew almost everywhere. I really love flying over the mangroves because it's really green area. When I post some of videos flying over the mangroves, people would ask me, is this in Qatar? They would be surprised because it's really big and green from above. Down in the south of Qatar is a very nice spot where you can paramotor. Paramotoring is exactly like paragliding. You have an engine in your back. This is really famous. Many people are getting into this type of flying. Scariest moment would be, on your first takeoff. The feeling of takeoff, the feeling of going against the gravity is really something, very special. It's scary, but at the same time, you feel like a bird. It's just amazing. Some of the biggest challenges while flying would be the weather. We always have to be ready for the weather change. Sometimes the weather would go against expectation. It could get really bumpy, which is not comfortable. We have a say, it's better to be in the ground wishing you were in the air than being in the air wishing you were in the ground. Also, the scariest thing could happen that we lose the engine, especially with the flying microlight. But we are ready, always, as pilots, and we are trained to land without engine in these cases. As a pilot, you have to expect this to happen at any time, even if you do all your inspections, even if you are sure about your aircraft. You should always be ready and keep an eye on the emergency landing spots. So if you had this strong feeling about becoming a pilot, just go for it. And if you are sure about it, just be patient, because it takes a lot of patience. Also need some determination, because at some point you will feel down, especially if you do some mistakes. But this is normal. I've been through this, everyone's been through this. The thing I would, want to explain to everyone, you will really feel safe. It's very slow comparing to a normal aircraft. My plans now is to travel the world. Some of the plan is to fly in some of the famous landmarks around the world. Whenever I travel and people see me that I'm Qatari and a woman, they would normally be surprised because they would say, "Are you allowed to do this?" And I said, "Yeah, why not?" People have the wrong information sometimes. And I'm really happy that I'm one of the Qatari who changed this mentality all around the world, especially about women and how they are treated in Qatar. When you think about doing something and nobody else did it before, you will find some difficulties, like people won't believe in you. I never listened because I knew I can do it. So this is why I'm telling everyone, don't listen to negative thoughts. You know better who you are and what you can do.